So because I have help, I got on a roll and started to install the sway bar with that video on it. So I got one side up a little bit. Slip the rubber thing over the bar first.
Yep.
There's a lubricant for the inside of the bushing where it meets the sway bar. I just opened it up and slipped it on. Back that way further. So we lube that up and leave that on.
Okay.
And all we're doing here is putting the bushing on.
Where's the, there they are. Where's the?
Right on top of that coffee can.
Oh, okay.
So got the bushing on, and we are going to put it up. Before we tighten that, Frank, we should make sure that we can get the bar
Well, I'm not tightening
rotated.
it up.
Okay,
I'm
we're
just-
good. We're good. It'll go. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to have a problem with it hanging down like that and then not being able to clear the A-frame.
Okay.
So the instructions for this thing say that, trying to find the light here. The instructions say that you may not be able to put the end links, what do they call them? Forget the name of them off the top of my head. But the links between the sway bar and the control arms, stabilizer links. They say you may not be able to do that. So you have that started, Frank?
Yeah.
I should have gotten the air wrench out for this. There's a lot of, helps if you put it on tighten too. I always get confused when I've got the wrench upside down. So the idea here is to center the sway bar. I'm assuming that they put that nifty neato QA1 sticker right in the center of the sway bar, so hopefully that'll help us to align it.
I was thinking, I don't know if I wanted to go through it, but changing all the bushings on my 2007.
I don't know if we tighten these up, whether we're going to be able to rotate that sway bar or move it at all. So let's just get them to snug first.
Now, a little.
Then we'll align the sway bar. And then after we align it, then we'll tighten it further.
These. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to get these on, Chuck.
We might be able to because these are coil-over shocks instead of... Okay, if you let that go, is that going to rotate now? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. That's actually good because that means we can snug these up pretty good. You're up.
That one isn't all the way in.
Well, I didn't want to tighten it too much. And it isn't even close.
Nope.
And it looks like the whole thing is maybe could be adjusted towards the front.
I see what you mean. Because the regular coil shocks would have dropped that the A-arm down
For a lot
substantial. So we may be able to get those in.
Yeah. And you know what I'm going to do, Frank?
No, I don't.
I'm not going to use I'm not going to use NICs. I'm going to use that other product I have
Okay.
that seems to be a pretty good product. And I'm going to put it between this bushing and the shaft here. And then we'll use anti-seize just on this.
On the threads.
Although, I'm pretty sure we can do it either way. I mean, we can use either product. This stuff looks like it's just grease, but that whole shaft moved up with that.
You still
You know what,
tape?
I'm just going to use this product on the whole thing.
Are you still taping?
I am.
Oh, hi.
Huh?
Didn't want you to think we forgot about you out there.
Maybe we did. At least I think I am. I am. I'm back.
Okay, what are you? I moved it over just a skosh because
These go up through here,
and then you get
and then you get another bushing. Oops.
a washer and then a bushing.
I'm sorry. I'm going backwards. It's bushing, then washer.
Okay.
Bushing. Washer. Sleeve. Washer. Bushing.
Oh, you're not. They're not watching you.
Now it goes. Now it goes through sway bar.
We'll do the other side.
We'll do the other side. Let the sway bar drop down a little bit. Bushing. Washer. And nut. And I hope I can get the nut started on that because I don't have much of a thread to grab. And I got it. Okay. Let's zoom in on this one a little better. Well, let's go put some of that product on it first.
Where is it? Got washer?
Washer, bushing with the, yeah, that side up, the side that has a
The little lip.
lip on it. Then that goes through the sway bar, or the control arm, I'm sorry.
Lift that up.
And I can't because I bolted it to the other side.
Okay. Then we get this.
Then you get another bushing, a washer, a sleeve. Nope, you need a washer and a bushing.
Greasy fingers. Okay,
And it goes up through the arm, the sway bar.
and then you got a
And you got a
bushing.
bushing and a washer. And you can push up on that nut a little, or not the nut, but the bolt a little bit.
Okay, what happens if we use the jack to put,
I don't know how effective it's going to be. We can try it. The reason I don't know how effective it's going to
because
be,
the weight?
because there's no weight on it. Put the nut on that so it doesn't fall through.
Okay. Hold it. Is that going up? I'll get it. I got it here.
Don't- Just finger tight on it.
Yep.
Is it raising the whole thing or is
It is.
depressing? That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
But here's what I think we can do. I think we can put a pry bar between here and here.
Oh, okay. We need a bigger pry bar.
We can maybe bang this that way. How tight did you make these?
They're not tight at all.
Okay,
It should slide.
because that would help us some.
Gonna bang it. It's no. Okay. Washer. Bushing.
No, bushing washer.
Bushing. Not enough room.
That ain't gonna make it. Watch.
Yeah. Hold on. We need an eighth of an inch.
It should be there. This bolt is loose on the bottom. What we need is the jack under the bolt. Okay. There's play between here and here.
Okay, why?
You know what? Let me crawl under there and move that jack. So we got it resolved. What it turned out is that we had the shoulder edge down towards the washer, and that was that extra eighth of an inch we needed. It just caught the thing, but we put the jack under it to hold the bolt up, and there was just enough to catch that. Now we're gonna tighten her up. Well, after we make sure it's centered, we're gonna just tighten all the bolts and loosely tighten the stabilizer links, because they need to be torqued after you put weight on the car, and obviously with no engine, no body, we don't have any weight on the car.
It
So-
looks pretty close.
I don't know if we can find a place to measure. You know, with it going around a curve, it's hard
Yeah,
to tell.
but once it puts weight on,
Yeah, be able to tell better, and it'd just be a matter of loosening it up and whacking it with a
well, I was just gonna
dead
say,
blow hammer.
we can probably just snug it. And
Yeah,
It
I mean, that
won't
looks
move.
pretty darn close right there. And using the QA1 that looks like that's lined up with the center of the frame.
Yep.
And so that you know what I'm talking about, whenever I say we're using the QA1, it's marked QA1 on the sway bar, and it looks to be right in the center of the frame. So I don't know whether we got lucky or we're just good, but
We're good.
we're not arguing with success. So there we have it. We tightened up those stabilizer links a little bit. That's good enough for until we get weight on the car, but it's starting to look a little bit like an actual front suspension. If I only had the upper control arms, we could really do some damage today.